Hello students, today we will start with composite form exercise 1.1. Okay, simple questions are there based on your basic concepts from composite form, and in this case you should know all composite formulas. Okay, so based on that, now start with the first question. Question is differentiate the following functions with respect to x. Question is differentiate the following functions with respect to x. Okay. Now, in this case, we will consider given function as y. Okay. We consider given function as y. Now, how to differentiate it? Composite form is there. So, in that case, always we will consider inner function as fx. Okay. Outer function is raised to 5. So, inner function is this bracket. Okay. So, this bracket we will consider as fx. So, now we will consider which form is there. This is like fx raised to some constant value. जो form काय झाला हा fx raised to n. Now, what is derivative of fx raised to n? Derivative of fx raised to n is n fx raised to n minus 1 into f dash x. So, using this standard formula, if we differentiating this function with respect to x, dy by dx is, okay, fx raised to n, derivative value is n in this case is 5, okay, n fx raised to n minus 1 multiplied by always derivative of the inner function. So, into derivative of fx, that is derivative of the inner function. So, this is 5 times x cube minus 2x minus 1 raised to 4. Okay. Now, we will consider here standard formulas. For x cube, x raised to n चा derivative आहे n x raised to n minus 1. So, for x cube, it is 3x raised to 3 minus 1. That is 3x square. Derivative of 2x is 2 into derivative of x. That is 2 into 1. Okay. And if only constant term is there, derivative value is 0. And so your final answer is 5 times it is 3x square minus 2 multiplied by this bracket raised to 4 is there. So your final dy by dx value. Okay, so your final dy by dx value. Okay. So based on these basic concepts only, these formulas are there. Okay. Now we'll consider next question. Second question, it is suppose we consider root of x square plus 4x minus 7. Okay. Now in this case, again, we'll consider given function is equal to y. We'll consider here given function is equal to y. Now, composite form is there. Outer function is root. Inner function ला आपण मनातल्या मनात fx मानायचे. ओके? म्हणजे हा फॉर्म काय झाला? Root of fx. Now, what is derivative of root of fx? Derivative of root of fx is 1 upon 2 root fx into f dash x. That is 1 upon 2 root of this whole term multiplied by always derivative of the inner function. Multiplied by always derivative of the inner function. So this term is 1 upon 2 times this whole term multiplied by x square चा derivative वाला 2x. Okay. Derivative of 4x is 4. 7 constant, derivative value is 0. Now from numerator, you can take here 2 common. So inside bracket x plus 2 is there, divided by 2 into this root term, 2 to cancel. Okay, 2 to cancel. So finally your dy by dx value is x plus 2 upon root of x square plus 4x minus 7. So your final dy by dx value. Okay. एकदा बघून घ्या सगळ्यांनी हा क्वेश्चन आणि त्यानंतर आपण पुढचा क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट करूया. ओके, आता ह्याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला डेरिव्हेटिव्हचे सगळे कंपोजिट फंक्शन फॉर्म्युलीज पाठ असणं खूप खूप आवश्यक आहे. आणि फॉर्म्युलीज पाठ करायचे नाहीये तर स्टँडर्ड फॉर्म्युलीज वरनं आपण ते कन्स्ट्रक्ट करतो. हे मी तुम्हाला लास्ट टाइम सांगितलेलं आहे आधीच्या व्हिडिओज मध्ये. ओके, तर तुम्ही व्हिडिओज बघू शकता कशा प्रकारे आपण फॉर्म्युलीज कन्स्ट्रक्ट करायचे आहेत स्टँडर्ड फॉर्म्युलीज वरून. ओके, नाउ स्टार्ट विथ द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सी द गिवन फंक्शन इज देअर. नाउ we'll consider given function as a y. We consider here given function as y. Now we'll consider here bracket raised to 5/2 is there. Okay, so inner function we'll consider as fx. Okay, inner function we'll consider as fx. So which form is there? Fx raised to n form. Okay, now we're differentiating this function with respect to x. So dy by dx is fx raised to n form. So derivative value is n, and in this case is 5/2. N fx means this whole bracket, fx raised to n minus 1 multiplied by always derivative of the inner function, multiplied by always derivative of the inner function. Okay, so this term is now, it is 5/2 times 2x raised to 3/2 minus 3x raised to 4/3 minus 5 bracket raised to, find out LCM. 5 minus 2, it is 3/2 inside bracket. Now see, 2x raised to 3/2, 2 constant outside derivative. Now this form is x raised to n, derivative is n, x raised to n minus 1, minus sign is there, 3 constant outside derivative into, again form is x raised to n, so derivative value is n x raised to n minus 1, 5 constant, derivative value is 0. And so your finally answer is 5/2 times, this is 2x raised to 3/2 minus 3x raised to 4/3 minus 5 bracket raised to 3/2. Now in this case this 2 cancel, 3 cancel. So consider about the remaining terms, that is 3x raised to, find out LCM, 3 minus 2, it is 1/2 minus 4 times x raised to 4 minus 3, that is 1 upon LCM, that is 3. So this is your final dy by dx value. Okay, now if you consider, now in these questions, now we are considered only two formulas. Which two formulas? Derivative of fx raised to n is n fx raised to n minus 1 into f dash x, and derivative of root fx is 1 upon 2 root fx into f dash x. F dash x is into always derivative of the inner function, that we'll consider here. Okay, so based on now this form only, we'll continue with the next question now. बघा, फॉर्म्युलीज तुम्ही रिवाइज करणं खूप खूप महत्वाचं आहे. फॉर्म्युलीज दररोज लिहित जा, कारण फॉर्म्युली जर तुमचे व्यवस्थित तयार असतील तर एक्झामला तुम्हाला काहीही प्रॉब्लेम येणार नाही. ओके, सो formulas are important. Now consider next question. Next question we'll consider as, it is root of x square plus root of x square plus 1. Okay, now again in this case we'll consider here given function as y, which is root of x square plus root of x square plus 1. Now see here, outer function is root. Okay, inner function we'll consider as fx. So which form is there? Root of fx. Okay, which form is there? Root of fx. So differentiating y with respect to x, dy by dx is root of fx, derivative value is 1 upon 2 root fx multiplied by always derivative of the inner function. Okay. Now inner function means this whole term, that is x square plus root of x square plus 1. Okay. So now this term is 1 upon 2 root of x square plus root of x square plus 1. Okay. Now inside bracket, now for x square derivative is 2x plus, now again this form is root of fx. Okay, root of fx, so which formula? 1 upon 2 root fx into f dash x. So this is 1 upon 2 root of x square plus 1 multiplied by derivative of the inner function, that is x square plus 1 here. Okay, and so this term is 1 upon 2 root of x square plus root of x square plus 1 inside bracket 2x plus 1 upon 2 root of x square plus 1 multiplied by derivative of x square. Derivative of x square is 2x. 1 constant, derivative value is 0. Now this 2 and this 2 will be cancelled here. Now inside bracket this term as it is, and inside bracket you find out here LCM. Okay, so this is 2x into this root form plus 1 into x, it is x. Okay, the whole term divided by LCM, that is root of x square plus 1. Now further you may take here x common, and finally you write down your answer in terms of simplified form. So this is your dy by dx value. Okay, check it, एकदा बघून घ्या सगळ्यांनी व्यवस्थित, म्हणजे आपण पुढचा प्रश्न स्टार्ट करूया. ओके, now we continue with the next question. बेसिक क्वेश्चन्स आहेत पण कन्सेप्च्युअल आहेत, आणि याच्यामध्ये इनर फंक्शनला एफएक्स मानायचे. इनर फंक्शन तुम्हाला प्रॉपरली ओळखता येणं खूप खूप आवश्यक आहे. ठीक आहे, कन्सिडर नेक्स्ट वन. फंक्शन y is 3 upon 5 into third root of it is, okay, third root of 2x square minus 7x minus 5 bracket raised to 5 is there. Okay. Now see here we consider given function as y. Now after this step we will differentiating y with respect to x. Okay. Now derivative of y we write as dy by dx. Now see here. Now in this case 3 upon 5 is a constant term, so that we will take outside derivative multiplied by derivative of, it is 1 upon, see this is 2x square minus 7x minus 5 bracket raised to 5, and outer function is third root. You know third root means it is raised to 1 by 3. Third root is raised to 1 by 3. That means this whole term raised to 5 by 3 is there, and this whole term is in the denominator. So first of all we will take in the numerator, so that हा जो पॉझिटिव्ह इंडेक्स आहे तो इंडेक्स काय होईल, निगेटिव्ह. ओके, and so this term is 3 upon 5 times derivative of 2x square minus 7x minus 5 raised to minus 5 by 3. Okay, now inner function we will consider as fx. So now which form is there? Fx raised to n. Now what is derivative of fx raised to n? Derivative of fx raised to n is n n is minus 5 by 3. Okay, n fx means this whole bracket raised to n minus 1 multiplied by always derivative of the inner function, that is 2x square minus 7x minus 5 is there. हे कळतंय सगळ्यांना? 3 cancel, 5 cancel, so this is minus sign. Okay, so minus of 2x square minus 7x minus 5. Find out LCM. Minus 5 minus 3, it is minus 8 by 3. Derivative of 2x square is 4x. Derivative of 7x is 7. 5 constant derivative value is 0. So finally it is minus of 4x minus 7. You may consider this index to be positive. So we'll take this whole term in the denominator. In this way also you can write your final answer. किंवा आधीच्या स्टेप मध्ये सॉल्व केलं तरी सुद्धा चालेल. So this is your final dy by dx form. Okay. Finally this is your final answer. ठीक आहे. ज्या पुढचे जे क्वेश्चन्स आहेत आपण ते पुढच्या व्हिडिओज मध्ये बघणार आहोत. ठीक आहे. तर तुम्हाला हे पुढचे व्हिडिओचे जर क्वेश्चन्स हवे असतील तर चॅनलला लाईक करा, सबस्क्राईब करा, म्हणजे पुढचे सगळे व्हिडिओज तुम्हाला मिळून जातील. ओके. थँक्यू स्टुडंट्स.